All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. Well, we were just talking yesterday. We went into a whole big old thing about social media and about you made a comment because I was talking about ISO speed,
YouTube,
and about him being in hospital. Yes. And I said there was thousands and thousands of people standing outside his hospital chanting speed, speed, speed. He has over 18 million people that are on what you call it YouTube. And then he has other platforms that he has millions of people on. I mentioned Kai. I don't know if you remember that. And I mentioned
don't keep their names in my head.
Yeah, so I mentioned Aiden. I mentioned
some Beast person.
No, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
But I mentioned
that
Kai.
Name sticks out.
I mentioned Kai and I mentioned Aiden Ross.
Mr. Beast.
And I mentioned DJ Academics.
These are all popular.
These are streamers.
Social media influencers.
Mm-hmm. And then I said they're able to call thousands and thousands of people to show up whenever they want them to. Mm-hmm. And you said, well, that's not good because what if they call them to do something bad? And I said,
hurt folks.
There's nothing that they can. What is the police going to do about it? Well,
they would have to pull out the army.
Well, look what happened today.
And it wasn't really what happened today was he was giving away something free, right?
Kai went on his social media and he was giving away some shoes. Meet me. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Remember I said that. meet me downtown New York, chat. I'm going to give out some shoes, chat.
And you got over 1 million followers that would try to meet you.
You can't just say meet
me.
Okay. And that's what he did. And they had to get him out. He was not even able to get out.
Well, you know what? Even with 1 million followers, over 1 million
followers,
even a crowd can still be 500,
right?
1,000. You know, like these kids in the Chicago area. So that we know all of his millions can't because they probably all over the world,
right?
But the ones that's in the area
in New York City
can still cause some harm.
Well, it says thousands of people overran Union Square Park and surrounded lanes of traffic Friday today as a popular Twitch streamer held a video game giveaway. Oh, it was a game giveaway.
It was a giveaway.
Just before 5 p.m., police had gained the upper hand on the crowd as many people began to disperse. NYPD sources had told Eyewitness News they did not want to arrest people and they did not want to escalate the situation. Despite that guidance, Eyewitness News observed several arrests being made as prisoners were loaded into MTA buses. Over the last few days, Kai, one of the most popular streamers on the video game streaming website Twitch, announced that he would give away a PlayStation 5 video game console at 4 p.m. in Union Square. I don't know what Kai was thinking. Mm-hmm. See, they keep forgetting. I told you they sit in front of the camera they forget how popular they are.
They're not connected to an audience.
They're not connected.
Group of people.
It's not like they're performing in front of an audience. Mm-hmm. They're performing in front of you guys on here. Mm-hmm. So,
and you're in your own little world.
Right.
So you may not think how much, I don't know, you just maybe not thinking.
It said thousands of people showed up and took over the park and the roads bordering it as police struggled to contain them. What happened was what the police chief said there was a construction site that was down there. Well, they broke into the construction site and started picking up bricks and shovels, hitting people in the head with shovels, throwing bricks in the crowd, throwing the sand and the concrete and all kind of stuff. There's people that's going to be down there that's normal people that's there to come get a PlayStation. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to have your people that's there that's just want to cause mayhem. Mm-hmm. So those were the ones that wanted to cause mayhem. And they keep forgetting that the crowd could be mixed with everybody. It's like not just your fans.
Black Lives Matter crowds was mixed with some knuckleheads.
Mixed with everybody. Yeah. And they're going to say it was Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm. Even blame it all on the cause, but it wasn't really that.
So it says that, and then they had to get Kai out. He was in a van stuck in the middle of all this. So they had to rescue him.
What if they would have injured him? Will it take a life for one YouTube
and I like Kai.
One influencer to go to the other influencers? Ooh,
Kai is
now need bodyguards.
Kai is sweet. He's a nice guy. He gets into a lot of trouble. He's a young guy, and he's always in trouble. He started off by pranking his family.
What do you mean he's always in trouble?
Like doing stupid stuff like this, doing stuff that gets him in trouble, but you can tell he don't mean it. He's just stupid, young. Mm-hmm. He started off pranking his family, his mom. And his mom is West Indian. I think they're Haitian. And she has a strong accent. Mm-hmm. And she goes, "Oh, Kai, no, stop, Kai, no." So I watched his old videos when he started off. Mm-hmm. And it was funny because he would get her. He would always get her.
Like how Jimmy Kimmel does his aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, had a car in her living room.
Yeah.
Jimmy. I don't know what she calls him.
Yeah.
She be fussing.
Yeah.
Get this car out of my dining room.
That's Kai. He would always get his mom and stuff.
So like you're saying,
fart sprays and stuff like that.
Have been doing this for years.
He's
probably watched it, picked it up, and just developed the same kind of humor.
So he has millions and millions of followers, and I like Kai. He's funny. But Kai, I told you, he the one that did the firecrackers in the house. One of his roommates threw a firecracker in his room, and then they all went through him. And I was
telling you, I said our laws have not caught up with our technology. They're going to have to start putting laws in place that kind of protects and covers situations like this, where a YouTuber,
it's nothing they're going to be able to do.
Got free shoes. Come everybody and meet me down at Times Square.
They can stop that. No, they can stop them from doing that, but they can't stop crowds of people. I don't know what the police going to do. Social media, celebrities in the past didn't have social media. Now you have social media. You know what? These guys, they gotta act like they Rihanna and stuff, and Beyonce. They can't go out. Like Kai can't just walk down the street.
It may take somebody being injured to see that for them to understand how popular they are. That's one thing.
The thing that's gonna stop them. Let me say what everybody's. True Blue says, "Hello all." Dre said Kai is the king of New York City. Kai is the most powerful man in New York City. The people said they came for vibes and to see Kai. That's Dre. Dre must be a Kai fan. Mm-hmm. I like Kai, Dre. You probably young. You probably love Kai. Kai is like, because he's a nice kid. He's nice. He just gets in trouble all the time.
I'm going to be like that grandmother. Sonny boy, you need to be careful. You can't be calling everybody that loves you to come to a certain spot.
And Kai don't know.
Because everybody that come to may not love you, son. And Kai they may try to hurt other people.
He don't know how famous he is.
Apparently he sees now. They said they're having a talk with him. They're going to sit down and have some conversation.
This is what I think might need to happen. Dre says, Kai was just in Japan and China. He's a global influencer. And True says, Kai is definitely entertaining. Yeah, we watch him. And he's nice. Some of them I don't like. Some of the influencers the young ones I don't like. But the a-holes. But he's an actual nice one.
The problem with whether it's a nice guy like Kai or a butthole, that when they do anything that incites a crowd.
People. This is what I think is going to happen.
They kind of mingle in and act crazy.
I think Kai changed the game today. This is what I think is going to happen. Because I think he made police nervous today. Because they didn't take it serious. Mm-hmm. And this is the first time that I can recall. I've seen crowds gather for them before, but this is the first time that I've seen mayhem cause. Mm-hmm. So I think what's going to happen is I think they are going to have a conversation with these streamers. They're probably going to go to each platform. Let's see if I'm right, guys. Each platform. And if you have a certain number of followers, mm-hmm. you have to be contacted by the police department, whatever your local police department is, or any police department, even FBI, I believe. I think it's going to be FBI.
What do you mean contacted?
I think the FBI is going to contact them, and they're going to say, because of you've crossed the number of maybe, I don't know, whatever the number is, 1 million, 2 million. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be like more like, it's a lot of people with 1 million now. So mm-hmm. it's probably going to be more like 5-6 million. If you cross a certain number, the FBI is going to get in contact with you and say you are no longer a civilian. You are now officially a celebrity, and you can't move around the way a regular person
laws
moves
do
around.
They have on a celebrity though?
Well, celebrities have training. They have PR people. They have people that help them migrate through it. Influencers don't, because they're regular people like us that's sitting on here, and then all of a sudden you have 5 million people following you. You're a regular guy. You don't know what to
just walk
do
on the street.
They're gonna start requiring them to have a team, just like Rihanna and Beyonce and every other celebrity. You can't move through the city the way you normally do.
And I'm wondering,
you can't call groups of people to come together.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You can't do any of that.
The freedom of speech now has to be kind of monitored.
They're gonna tell them you're no longer. You know who you are now.
I have some laptops to give away.
Even though the top person in the country didn't get it, which is comb over.
I know.
You're not a regular person. So if you stand in Washington in a park and say, we're going to march down to the Capitol, and we're going to knock on the door and tell Pence to come outside so we can tell him to stop.
Yeah. Or everybody show up at Kamala Harris's house.
Yeah, you can't do that. So Comb Over decides he thinks he's a regular person. You're not. So you can't do what everybody else does.
That's why I said the laws are going to have to change.
And, it's already changing. He's in trouble now for January 6th.
Yeah.
Interference with the election.
Yeah.
So the same, Kai, they probably going to say.
Or look at, I'm sorry.
They're going to give him a warning and say, if this happens again, we're going to charge you.
We may have to start, and I see, it's so funny. We are so free in this country. The freedom is even killing us. Think about other countries. They talked about, I don't know what that gentleman's name in Russia, who is trying to kind of go against Putin.
He's still alive.
Well, it's funny you said that.
That's fake.
No, it's funny you said that because Putin put it out there. He said, under no means necessary, anybody is going against. Pretty much in my own words, you're not going against me.
That's why it's fake.
Other countries, well, I don't know, Kim, because I think other countries have a little bit more control with that freedom of speech too.
That guy is
fake. Okay.
Ain't nobody rising up against Putin.
But if you're in a country like China, who can shut your site down, you can't do social media, that's control. Yeah. And that's scary. Because we got so much freedom in this country. Like, look what it's causing us.
We're going to turn into Russia and China. I know y'all don't want to hear that.
Controlling the speech.
It won't be as much, but they are going to start controlling your social media. They're going to start controlling
Big Brother.
What you say.
Big Brother's watching.
What you do.
Because people are now getting hurt.
Yeah.
Even you may not, as nice as you said Kai is, down to earth, transparent. Like you said, whenever there's a crowd, people go, opportunity.
Right.
And
knuckleheads show
followers.
Up. Knuckleheads show up. Let's see. Dre said Kai. Okay, it was just in Japan. Dre says Kai is the #1 streamer in the world. He has won awards, etc. He's big time on all social media sites. Dang, Dre like Kai, don't he?
We see you. Like
I like Kai too. He's nice. True says Kai and Uzi did the same thing for the I Want to Rock video. That's what I was getting ready to say, True. I've seen them draw crowds before. Little Uzi, the rapper. Little Uzi did a video and he put Kai in it. And so they showed up. They did a scene outside and people just showed up. Hundreds and hundreds of people showed up and shut the street down, and the cops had to come, and even Deshae showed up. Deshae Frost, he showed up, and you could see him on his little video, and other streamers was coming, and it was exciting for them. But but nobody threw bricks at people and shovels and hit people in the head.
You never know.
But today they did, and that's what I'm saying. So Kai probably thought he could get away with it because when Little Uzi brought him, they was able to control that. It's getting too much.
You're taking chances.
It's getting too much.
With drawing crowds, because crowds could draw cuckoo.
Yep. True says, but this crowd was definitely bigger. That's what I'm saying. Kai's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He's getting more and more. He's like Speed. Speed has a lot of people. Speed couldn't do that. They would have definitely called Mayhem with Speed. And then Emerald says, hey ladies, hey Emerald. Dre says Kai made an MLK type of crowd out there for him. Yeah. Yep.
But that's why I was saying a lot of times these influencers, if they're on the right track, a lot of them can cause things to happen politically, financially, emotionally.
Well, I told
they have a lot of power.
I told you
that some of them may not know how to use it.
I told you they they love Trump. So if they say, hey y'all, no, I'm saying
just look what Trump is doing.
I'm saying just like he can say I'm giving out a PlayStation, he could easily say on election day, hey y'all, let's all go down and vote for Trump. 18-year-olds. If you 18 and you registered, you don't know what Aiden got his Make America Great hat. Y'all watch Aiden, he got old stupid Make America Great hat behind him. So he's already pushing it. Let me see. Henry says Kai Cenat was messing with Ice Spice. And he's that dude. Now, you remember Ice Spice, remember the rapper? She's cute. This is Kai. It's a lot of girls, I think, like Kai. And then I think Kai don't have no social life like that. So I think they go in his room, because that's where he streams from. Remember I told you they stream? Room. Yeah. Hey, chat. Hey, chat.
And he got millions of dollars to get a big
well, they all
recording
stay in studio. It's him and a bunch of the amp crew. They all stay in his house together. And all these guys all stream from their rooms. But they all are a group of guys. And he brings celebrities. Kai brings celebrities over. They come over. Famous rappers and everything. And Ice Spice came over. So she definitely probably was liking him. Because Kai's cute. He's just little Asian guy. He's cute. And he don't have no, I said Haitian.
Oh, Haitian.
And he don't have no social life. So Kai ain't gonna talk to nobody.
Is he little like Kurt Franklin?
Yes.
And he always Kurt Franklin has a little wife.
But he has a short man complex. Because other guys
like Napoleon.
If other guys come on there, he'll say he's taller than them. They're always matching up. Him and Deshae. If Deshae come on. I think Deshae was on there recently. Yes, Deshae put him on a blind date. See, I told y'all watch these stupid shows. Deshae puts people on. He does that, and he put Kai on a blind date. Every time Deshae shows up, him and Kai got to argue about who's shorter, and stand back to back and whatever. Shoes off. Hey, chat. Who's taller? Chat. All that. Definitely entertaining. I could only watch it for so long before my head explodes.
I mean, this is all fine and dandy, but
let me see.
When it invokes crowds to act cuckoo.
Dre says Kai Cenat has Donald Trump type of power. Yep. Kai is way bigger than Uzi. Kai has more power and influence. Well, Uzi has his audience.
They are their own audience.
Kai's audience is Uzi's audience.
But here's the scary thing. Who is saying that? Is that Dre?
Yeah.
Here's the scary thing that you're saying, that those of us are people of prayer need to be really praying.
His mom is a Christian.
When you got that much power, you got to be careful.
And she's the type of person that's nervous, his mom.
Yes.
So I know today.
Because that power can turn even against him.
But she's the type of person, she'll say, Kai, with her accent, you keep God first.
It's a Haitian accent, right?
Keep God first, Kai. And I don't think she would like what happened today. I don't know. I love to hear what happened.
I'm sure she's probably not blaming him.
She's nervous, I bet.
But she's nervous because he got caught up in the thing. He didn't realize how popular he is. They could have got him. They could have taken his life. Yeah. Do you know how many entertainers they have ripped off shirts and cut their arms just to love on them?
True says
they take their lives.
True says Deshae was at this one too, but they only pulled Kai with the bigger name. Oh, Deshae was there. So Deshae got footage. Okay. So I watched Deshae. I actually watch Deshae every day. So I'm sure Deshae gonna have inside footage of what happened. So I watched that. And it's a whole thing going on with him, Deshae's sister, Brooklyn, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all watch all of them. So that's why I don't talk about it. But with Brooklyn, his sister, and her ex-boyfriend, Jay Cinco, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. One day, maybe I'll do a little thing on what's going on with everybody. Dre says these entertainment streamers are getting bigger than the artists. They're becoming like actors. That's what we were saying. Henry says Kai be smashing all them IG models. Of course, Kai got a social life. What you talking about? He gets all the women he wants. Kai, he don't really, Henry. When Kai goes to Atlanta, I'm sorry.
You follow him that way?
I know Kai, Henry. Now we gonna argue.
Is he dating
Henry and Dre.
anybody?
No, if Kai goes out, that's what he talking about. He parties like Dre. Not like a Dre. Like Deshae.
Okay.
They're not social butterflies, guys. They go out. When they go out, they out. I will say
They're
that.
starting a whole nother category, though, like entertainers.
Totally
they are
different.
entertainers.
They're entertainers.
They are social media entertainers.
Yeah.
They're like what's a famous act? Beyonce.
Yeah.
They're like,
and I saw
she can't just go to the store.
True. I saw Deshae had it on his IG story. That's why I said he was hanging out with Kai and them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like when they have things going on, and like they had a social influencer thing, and they all came there and they all went out. That's when you see Kai and them out. They don't go out all that. Kai's not like that. Dre says he bought his mom a big house. He did. And you was crying. Because a lot of them come from nothing, and they seen their moms. Like Jay Cinco even said, I'm rubbing my mom's feet when she come home from work, because she worked long hours, and I can't wait to buy my mom a house. I want to retire her and buy her a house. So when Kai was able to finally buy his mom a house, everybody was crying. His family, his sister, his brother, everybody. And they were like, this is mine. Like you walk into, and it'd be like a mansion. I love it. Okay. True says, and yes, that Brooklyn J. Cinco situation is a mess. I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about that Monday.
What is that?
Brooklyn is Deshae's sister, and she broke up with her boyfriend. Her and her boyfriend broke up. Mm-hmm. Jay Cinco, and that's a big old story with that. I don't have time to go.
It was an ugly breakup.
Very ugly, but it was supposed to be a good breakup. We all thought so until they all started talking. Well, no, I don't want to go down that road.
Who was it that brought it up?
True said it.
Shame on you, True.
No, I brought it up.
Talk about it another time.
Henry says, "Oh yes, he's too popular to just be outside all the time." Now that's true. Yes. Kai's not out. Kai's a good guy, y'all. He's not. There's some influencers that's not, but he is. He's a good one. He ain't out partying with hoes and all that all the time. That's not Kai. Mm-hmm. And the one time he had a party, this one girl said that somebody had her. One of his friends.
You say
violated her.
Because we can't say that.
I said R.
But they may not.
I know, violated her. And said it was one of Kai's friends, and he knew about it, and he had to fight that case. And then there's another case y'all saw where he was just at this girl came in his room, and she took pictures and said, "Hey, I'm in Kai's room," and he was being nice. See, you can't let everybody in your room.
Is it Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Didn't Black Mirror have an episode of a lady that social media messed her up or something? Yep. They had all of her personal. So information.
Black Mirror got all this stuff. But, all right, y'all. So that's it.
But that going back to what we were saying, they're going to have to make some changes. I know I've seen some Law and Order episodes where the people they arrested were social media influencers, and they brought them to court, and they were prosecuting them because they incited it. What they did, it caused somebody to get hurt and violated. They were murdered. So now you're like, ooh. We got to call you in. Like if it happened with Kai,
the thing that
somebody dies.
The thing they're gonna talk about today, I'm sure he's gonna talk about Kai when he's able to talk about it. He's not gonna like that people got hurt. Right. He's not gonna like that this lady had to run in a building with her baby from getting beat down. He's not gonna like any of that because he's the type of guy that he's gonna be like,
It'll hurt his
heart. He's gonna be like, I'm not doing that again, y'all.
So he'll be very careful with anything like that. When he wants to give away something, it probably needs to be. They need to call the cops to help. No, and maybe
I don't know what they're gonna do.
They can, if it's ahead of time, they can guide the crowd. Yeah, like they do the Lollapalooza now in Chicago.
I kind of agree with.
They know an event is coming up.
I kind of agree with what Dre said. They're bigger than artists now. Like you could do that with a regular artist.
No, it's the same as far as crowd control. Lollapalooza is over 200,000-300,000 people. Yeah. As long as the cops are ahead, knowing that Kai is going to be giving away something on this day at this place. The cops can say, okay, you got your little license. We're going to be there. We're going to help the crowd.
They got to shut stuff down.
That's fine. But they know he'll pay for it. He'll pay the cops. He'll pay the security.
Because remember,
get some money from Kai and those people. They're making big bucks.
We talked about yesterday, Taylor Swift.
Right.
They treat her like a Super Bowl coming to their city.
Concert. Yeah.
That's how bad it is. They have to treat it like every city said it's like the Super Bowl is coming. We have to close off streets and all kind of stuff.
Pay the city though. If you're making a lot of money as an entertainer, as a social influencer, pay the city to protect you and protect people, because you don't want people getting hurt over some event you're doing.
Okay, so Henry said, excuse me. Oh yes, he's too popular to just be outside all the time. Now that's true. Henry says, I mean, he has parties all the time on stream. Oh yeah, in the mansion. Yeah, he's always in the club, etc. Henry says, Kai parties in Miami are wild. And Dre says, I bet Kai could sell out an arena for a meet and greet. Yeah, I'm sure he could.
But Kai's going
to. So we're gonna see what happened, y'all. If True says Deshae was there,
if they all are coming to an understanding that they're gonna need bodyguards.
If Deshae was there, trust me, Deshae got footage.
They need people to protect them.
So okay, so we'll see Deshae's inside footage. Deshae will be up close and personal with people yelling and stuff. And Deshae loves it. He loves that. So we'll see. All right. Y'all, young people, y'all probably gonna fall out after this.
Yeah, the next topics, I don't know. I'm a little boring because it's politics again.
What y'all say? I bet Kai was selling. Okay, Katila. Oh, hey, Katila. Hi, ladies.
Are we still saying your name wrong?
We probably are. Katila. True says, look at Deshae Diggs story. He was sweating. Oh, Deshae was scared. I'm shocked. He usually
be sweating.
No, he usually loves that. So we'll see.
Then what happened there for him to sweat?
Ron DeSantis agrees to debate Gavin Newsom.
The Santimonials or whatever Trump calls them.
Stupid. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who is running for Republican presidential nomination, told Fox News, Hannity, big giant head Hannity,
the lover of Trump.
Can't stand Hannity.
He loves Trump.
On Wednesday, that he would be willing to debate Democrat California Governor Gavin Newsom live on air. Absolutely. You know he's stale.
No personality.
I'm game. Let's get it done.
He
Just tell me when and where. We'll do it.
I feel
DeSantis told Hannity.
Florida, people from Florida.
The idea came about in June when Hannity interviewed Newsom and asked if he would be willing to debate DeSantis. I'm all in. He's stale too. Count on me, Newsom said.
Women saying he's a handsome
they
man.
They are opposite. DeSantis is gravely over right side, nowhere in the middle. Gavin is gravely over left side, nowhere in the middle. Both of them, in my opinion, are morons.
I told her I don't think Gavin is a moron. DeSantis, yes. Trump, yes. But Gavin hasn't made the moron list yet.
You would do a 2-hour debate with Ron DeSantis, Hannity asked. Make it 3, Newsom said.
They crazy.
On Wednesday, Hannity framed it as a policy-based debate between the leader of a red state and a blue state. Both states are ridiculous.
Right. I know Alyssa on The View was saying that there's not a lot of good checkpoints for Gavin. And we all know DeSantis with his crazy self with the whole abandoning of the books.
This is
suing Disney and the anything black, critical race theory crap. Right. And doing things that not talking about our history. We already know he's in the moron section. But Gavin, people are starting to learn more about him. There's good and bad with him. The homeless problems he has in California
are ridiculous.
It's a community by itself. Homeless. Really? You said he just signed a bill.
I think you should give everybody homeless people a toothbrush. That's Gavin.
Well,
I'm not saying he said that, but that puts me in the category of where he is a moron.
Well, some people think they should debate.
Two morons. Two polar. This is DeSantis. Get out of my state, transgenders. I don't want none of you. If you wasn't born, whatever, we don't want you. I don't want you on sports teams. I don't want you in the washroom.
I want you reading books.
I don't care if you had a sex change. Mm-hmm. If your birth certificate says Albert, I don't care. That your name is Jessica now.
Thank you. I thought you was going to say another name, a female name.
Oh, Alberta.
Alberta.
Then the other polar other side, Gavin. Come on over. The transgenders, California's a free state for you. Mm-hmm. You can do it. You can be on any swim team you want. Mm-hmm. Penis hanging and all in the locker room.
But think about it. Look at the makeup of California with San Francisco, LA, and they're more freer. LGBTQ, open arms. Florida, more conservative.
Florida,
got a lot of your seniors and grandpas and grandmas going to Florida.
Migrant workers, we don't want you. Get out of here. Secretly, we want you to pick our strawberries.
Exactly.
But outwardly, we don't want you. Get out of here. I'm gonna put you on a plane and a bus and ship you somewhere.
To Martha's
Vineyard or Kamala Harris's lawn, like the Texas governor.
Oh God.
Gavin. Yeah. Come on over. You can sleep in tents like all the rest of the homeless people here.
Thank you. Bring your own tent. There you go. You can find a street corner I'm about to choke. In Los Angeles. Come on over to our state. Whether you have a place to stay or not, we welcome all.
DeSantis. Black people learned a lot in slavery. You learn how to shine boots.
We gained from
you learn how to shoe a horse. You even though we put you on there and hung you from it, but you learned how to shoe them first.
Thank you.
The horse you was riding in on that we hung you on, you learned how to shoe them. So you got something from it.
You learned something from it. Be happy.
Before we took your daughter and your kids away from you, they all learned how to shoot sheep, didn't they? So when they go to the next plantation, we taught them how to shoot sheep.
Thank you.
You should be happy
that you learned from being a slave. Thank you.
Gavin.
Okay.
White people, it's your fault.
Does he teach that?
The white people, if you get hit over your head, if you go into the ghetto and get hit over your head, while you sitting there holding your head, understand there was a lot of anger there.
We did people wrong, white people, years ago.
Jamal is angry.
Yes.
That his great grandfather.
How many greats is that?
Was hung by your great grandmother.
Yes. And we feel
so if Jamal hits you in the head,
yes,
you gotta take it.
We're sorry we're gonna say we're sorry till Jesus comes
now. I
back.
think every black person should get a check, a reparation check.
Oh, reparation.
About $2,000. You think that'll be good for you? Mm-hmm. Now I know they're gonna take that money and they're gonna put it into the stock market. I know that's what they're gonna do.
He's not, but you know what? Aside from that, okay, he may be the extreme on the other side of DeSantis.
How they gonna debate? That's the dumbest idea.
They're gonna debate extremes. But Sarah made a good point on The View. She said, "Yeah, it'll shed more light on DeSantis is crazy.
It'll shed more light on Gavin's crazy.
No, because Gavin's not crazy. According to LGBTQ community, no, they want to be welcome." DeSantis is the moron. That's the donkey. Sorry. Go ahead.
Governor Newsom has been challenging DeSantis to debate for months and sent him a formal debate offer November 8th through the 10th. DeSantis should put up or shut up. Anything else is just games, a spokesman said. Gavin's wife is an actress. Mm-hmm. So he's a Hollywood type.
Like Ronald Reagan? In politics, or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Hello, Terminator.
I'm the governor. Okay.
So I don't know. This is stupid.
Well, we'll see where it goes. They just talking.
It says DeSantis and Newsom have frequently been at odds over a number of issues, including guns, abortion, education, and immigration.
He's more liberal.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say guns.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I did the other ones. I didn't say guns. DeSantis. I think every home should have one.
Here's the thing, and y'all listening to us. How many of y'all, if we were to put those two up and you had to vote tomorrow, I'm telling y'all, don't nobody like DeSantis.
Well, people just don't like DeSantis.
They really may not know Galvin, but Galvin is not the extreme like DeSantis is. At least there's some checkpoints where you like, okay. You'll probably teach CRT, racial, you won't ban no books.
Well, Gavin said he's planning to launch an investigation into the planes of migrants flown to California.
Thank you.
Which were orchestrated by DeSantis. So if they sit down and have a debate, the first question Gavin's going to ask him is, why you keep flying over hundreds of immigrants?
Thank you.
And DeSantis is going to say, because you said you wanted them.
And give me a heads up that you're going to fly him over.
So if I give you a heads up, what does that mean? If I tell you,
we'll prepare for him.
How you going to prepare? There's thousands coming across the border. What, you want a 2-week stand?
You know what? Even with that being said, I agree with the former mayor in Chicago. She said that crazy lunatic governor in Texas, don't just send them over. A bus comes up at midnight and we're supposed to go, oh Lord, there's 300 of them. He don't even give them heads up.
DeSantis says this is a debate for the future of our country because you have people like Joe Biden. They would love to see Californication of the United States. And I think if we go down that direction, that's going to accelerate America's decline, DeSantis said. We can't see America decline anymore. So let's see if this debate actually happens.
Where it goes.
They both have nice hair. I can say that.
Galvin is not.
They both got a nice full head of hair. The reason why the Democrats, to me, are going to lose is because they didn't support somebody like Gavin Newsom, who was going to run against Joe Biden as a Democrat. And they said, no, we only want one person running as a Democrat that we're going to support. We're putting all our eggs in one basket, and that's Joe Biden. Now, if he trips on the stage and breaks all the eggs, we'll take them as we can go.
Lord have mercy.
Why would you put all your eggs in Joe Biden's basket and he trips? You giving him a basket full of eggs.
And they all crack.
And you know he's going to trip over a sandbag and break all of them.
Look, the lesser of the two evils to some people. I don't know. Okay.
All right. That's the end of them. All right. What did y'all say? Ooh, y'all been talking. I got to go back up, y'all. He bought his mom. Okay, Kai, Brooklyn's Janko. Yes, he's popular. I mean, he has parties. Kai parties in Miami. Dre says people are saying this was bigger than New Year's celebration in New York. Katlina says, she says how to say her name. Cattel, yeah. Ka, is that Ka? That's so sad. She spelled it out and I still can't say it.
Catellia?
Okay.
Catellia? Yeah. Is it Catellia?
Maybe you should stop leaning up. Is that
okay?
Catellia.
No, I had to do that for real.
Catellia. Okay. Kai needs to run for president. Dre love Kai.
Okay.
Dang, Dre.
We get it.
Emerald says neither one is going to go that far. So why listen to them debate? I agree.
Thank you.
They both polar. They don't represent America. They both on polar opposites.
But the point is, let them debate because that can also knock them out as governors.
All right.
People start seeing for DeSantis as he is.
No, people can still like you.
No, he's losing his numbers. People in Florida are going, I don't want to vote for him no more for governor. Get him out of here.
Oh, okay.
So let him talk. Let him put spotlights on they crazy. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I don't want him in office anymore.
Catellia says Kim is on the roll. They laughing. True says Gavin just be talking. And DeSantis went overboard. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, have y'all heard about this black man who is elected mayor in rural Alabama, but the white town leaders won't let him serve?
What they doing?
Have you heard about this story?
How they not letting him serve?
This from your place. This is Alabama.
What part?
There's a power struggle in New Bern, Alabama, and the rural town's first Black mayor is at war with the previous administration, who he says locked him out of town hall. After years of racial harassment and intimidation, Patrick Braxton is fed up. And in a federal civil rights lawsuit, he is accusing town officials of conspiring to deny his civil rights and his position because of his race.
He should get Crump as his lawyer.
When I first became mayor, a white woman told me the town was not ready for a Black mayor.
He's in Alabama. How far is this?
I just want to. She probably walked up to him downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got one street, like how our grandmother lived.
Yeah,
Excuse me, Braxton. Oh, how you doing, man? How you do, ma'am? Braxton, I just want to let you know. Now, I'm not saying I ain't trying to be racist, but I don't think we're ready for you.
Ooh. What do you mean, ma'am? What do you mean? Go ahead.
After years of racial harassment and intimidation, Patrick Braxton is fed up. I said that. When I first became mayor, that's when the white lady came up to him. The town, listen to this. The town is 85% Black.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And 29% of Black people here live below the poverty line.
What's the percent again of Blacks in that city?
85%.
And
they being ran by white people. That sounds like a plantation to me.
It sounds like apartheid problems in South Africa.
And they probably got some Black people that live in that town that's like Samuel L. Jackson in that what you call. What you trying to run, Braxton?
You coming in on a horse.
Now you know darn well no nigger is supposed to be mayor. We've been here, my great pappy served his master here. And we wasn't mayors then, and we don't need to be mayors now. Now, when they go and lock you out, I'ma be right there with them. 85% Black. And he being locked out of the town hall.
That's the Black man.
He can just yell if they really Black people on the street. Hey, they locking me out of town. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, you's on your own.
You's on your own. I didn't live here my whole life. We ain't never had no problem till you ran for mayor, Braxton. Now, we was fine with the white man being the mayor.
Yes.
You know darn well when he get up there in big town in Birmingham and Montgomery with the governor, they not gonna listen to your black tail. They gonna listen to that white man raising his hand saying he need more money for us.
Read some more. Is there anything negative about him? Pray tell. Like, has he had some scandal?
He said, what did she mean by the town wasn't ready for a Black mayor?
Okay.
They meaning white people?
80% Black folks, and they not ready for a Black mayor.
He said, Braxton said, yes, they didn't want to change. Decades removed from a seemingly Jim Crow South, white people continue to thwart Black people political progress, or whatever. Black people's political progress by refusing to allow them to govern themselves. This town is stuck back in Jim Crow law.
What city is this?
I said it.
No, where is this at? Is it near Birmingham? Is it near Mobile? Because people
It says, while litigation may take months or years to resolve, Braxton and community members are working to organize voter education, registration, and transportation ahead of the 2024 general election. But the tension has been brewing for years. 2 years ago, Braxton says he was the only volunteer firefighter in his department to respond to Black people's homes. The town has 275 people.
Oh, it does? Is that small?
It's small.
It's like Daddy's home.
I told you.
Wow.
As Braxton 57 actively worked to put out the fire, he says one of his white colleagues tried to take the keys to the fire truck and leave.
Y'all, that's some serious.
We ain't wasting no water. Oh, Miss Myrtle's house. That house look like it's running the ground anyway. Braxton,
Is this real? This is. Don't you feel like you in the Twilight Zone?
Miss
It's
Myrtle,
gotta be a Twilight
Miss
Zone.
Myrtle's granddaughter got a mobile home down the street. She can stay with her and let this old rat barn burn to the ground. We've been trying to get rid of this house for 200 years.
This sounds like a somebody wrote a book about this made up city. One volunteer.
In another incident, Braxton, who was off duty at the time, probably sitting there drinking a milkshake, overheard an emergency dispatch.
Oh no!
For a Black woman experiencing a heart attack.
Okay.
He drove to the fire station to retrieve the automated defibrillator.
This is a joke.
He
right?
said, but the locks was changed.
This guy,
So he couldn't get into the facility. This is real.
This can't be real.
2023.
Oh my
He
God.
raced back to his house,
Oh my God.
grabbed his own defibrillator, and went to the old Black lady's house to help her out.
He the only Black man in the city.
And he was off duty. Overheard. What is this?
He feel like Superman. Let me go again to the rescue. Let me help that Black family. Nobody wants to help them.
He said, I have been on several house fires by myself.
With the hose.
Gavin, Braxton, we not going with you.
Oh my God.
Hazel got a hose, Braxton. Get out there and
I have never in my life.
He said they hear the radio and wouldn't come.
I
know they hear it because I called dispatch and dispatch set the tone, call 4 times. New burn because we got a certain tone.
I never heard this in my life.
He said this has become a new norm. Braxton said ever since he became the first Black mayor. So they waited for him to be the Black mayor and they probably start doing this. We're going to teach them. Braxton, Black people, I told y'all to get him out of here. Now you want us to put your house out on fire? If your house catch on fire?
Until he steps down, we're not going to put out another fire.
Miss Murder, the mayor, running his own house, getting a defibrillator. The mayor putting fire in
his old truck.
Now, if you don't want him to do all that, then you need to tell him to step down.
All it's going to take is NAACP in the nearby city, Crump, what's his bobblehead? What's his name?
He said for years, he's been fighting to serve and hold on to the title of mayor.
They need to come help him. What y'all think? He needs some help. He needs to put this, like we're already talking about it. This needs to go viral. So people like Crump and them can come and say, man, you need some help. Who are those 50 people that's probably giving him problems?
Now he's the mayor.
He's the mayor.
Not only has he been locked out of town hall and fought fires alone, but he's been followed by a drone to unable to retrieve the town's mail and financial accounts, he says.
That is true.
Rather than concede, Haywood Woody Stokes III, the former white mayor, along with his council members, reappointed themselves to the position after ordering a special election that no one knew about.
What is wrong with this? This like Mayberry.
2020.
With Andy Griffin and Andy Griffin and Barney. The sheriff of the town, the one barber, the one mayor.
Stokes and his council, which consists of 3 white people, Gary Brochard, Jesse Levert, and Willie Tucker. One Black person.
Oh, it's a one Black person?
I told you that's some Samuel Jacksons.
Okay. Like in
Vonsell Brown Thomas.
And that the dangle is it
Vonsell, you got to be on our council to show we got a nigger here. We got to show these people we not prejudiced.
Right.
I'm right there with you, master.
Oh, stop.
Braxton, stuffed up Negro, think he can just come in here and take your spot, Willie.
Uppity.
Mayor Willie.
I like you, Mayor Willie. You should stay.
Now we was doing just good. We got a new firehouse. We got a stop sign, a brand new stop sign down the street.
So if we're saying 80% of the 200 people, how many people you said is in this city?
275, 80% are black.
50 is 100 and what something. And how many is that? 200? Over 200 black folks. Who is this picture of?
Residents say, that's him, his family. Okay. Residents say the white town leaders have done little to help the predominantly black area thrive over the years. This is just like my grandmother's town. Mm-hmm. There's a certain area where it's white people, mm-hmm. and then all the rest of it is black, and it's all low income, downtrodden, very low income. And then the white areas is old houses, mm-hmm. land, and mm-hmm. old houses. They hold on to that. Mm-hmm. They question how the town has spent its finances as black residents continue to struggle. Under the American Rescue Plan Act, New Bern, this is where you said New Bern, Alabama, mm-hmm. received $30,000. Where did that money go?
Willie's pocket, the ex-mayor's pocket.
So this guy is mayor. He's reaching out.
I just want to know what city is he near, though, because that makes a difference as well. Because, Alabama has some thriving cities that they could be near, maybe an hour or so. Is he south, like near Mobile? Is he from near Birmingham, Montgomery? Is he north?
What city is New Bern, Alabama near? Selma. So that's going to be Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa.
That's going to be Tuscaloosa.
I felt like when you were saying that was a story. That was a TV show. That was a movie.
Real life.
I can't believe these people are fighting this black man from doing his job, and they're not even the majority. That's what's so sad. It's like I thought about apartheid in South Africa. That little small group of white people trying to control all the blacks that live there.
True says that's crazy. It sounds like a Jordan Peele parody.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't put my finger on it. Yes. When you was reading all of that, he going to fight the fire himself.
Fight the fire. A black lady had a heart attack
over here.
And he went to his house and got a defibrillator and to go to her house.
That's a movie. That's Twilight Zone. That's something. I can't believe this man. Please help him.
New Bern, Alabama.
Help this black man, Lord. Help him. Send him some help in Jesus' name.
All right.
Okay.
Entertainment. What time am I at? Because I don't want to go too early.
I don't know. I don't have my watch on
52.
Anymore.
52.
Okay, go ahead.
Corey Miller thanks Kim Kardashian for advocating for him to receive a new day in court. Oh, that's right. That's Master P's brother. Amid his years of long incarceration. Corey Miller, his old rap name was C Murder. I guess he realized that's not working for you. You can't call yourself C Murder and get out.
Carry that name to prison.
On Thursday, Kim Kardashian took to social media to share her knowledge about Miller's case with her millions of followers. We just talked about that.
She had a lot of followers too.
She explained that she wanted to shed some light on a case she's been working on for years. Now, I told y'all, I know y'all be hating Kim Kardashian.
She helped that black lady.
I like Kim. I don't have a problem with Kim Kardashian.
Well, she's a lawyer now, right? And she's got her.
She's working on it. Okay. I think that she uses that airhead and that image for a reason. Mm-hmm. It gets her millions of followers. But when it comes time to it, she does what she's supposed to do.
She puts it.
And half the people that's dogging her out, they don't do nothing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Corey Miller has spent 21 years in prison for a crime he did not commit. And his conviction is based entirely on testimony of two men whom the state dragged to trial just on material witness warrants. Kardashian explained that those witnesses have now sworn that their prior testimony was not true. Wow. Additionally, she added that no remaining evidence suggests that Miller is the suspect behind the 2002 shooting of Steve Thomas. The 42-year-old then explained that Miller's case was mishandled from the very beginning.
A lot of them probably are.
So she's been working to try to get him out.
I wonder how she finds out about these cases.
A lot of times people send her cases, but C Murder is he's famous.
Because his brother.
That Master
P's brother. Right?
So everybody's known about this case. Mm-hmm. But she's been working for years on this case to try to get him out. Mm-hmm. Now, Monica and C Murder dated. And Monica still goes to visit him
Don't she
in
have
prison.
a kid from him?
Does Monica's? I don't think. No, that's from the basketball guy.
Oh, okay.
But C Murder, it was her boyfriend, and she goes to visit him now.
Really? So they
think that's the love of her life, but he in jail for the rest of his life.
But he's getting out though.
We don't know.
Kim helps him.
Kim Kardashian is trying to help.
If he's in there on false information, yeah, like she helped free that black lady.
So let's see. She's going to take into her social media. We just opened up talking about social media and having millions and millions of followers. And can you influence them to do something?
Put it to use.
So let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if she able to get. She said his case was mishandled from the beginning. They brought these two guys in. You know how they used to do, they probably still do, and force you to testify against somebody. And then they give you freedom. So you testify against them and you walk away. And then years later, they saying, be honest with you, we was lying.
Yep.
So, and that's the only evidence they have against him.
Right. Because they starting to find even DNA, later on DNA evidence.
So let's see if Kim is able to get a new trial.
She's still on the track of what she's doing.
For Corey Miller. He was going by C Murder recently. So I'm glad somebody talked to him and said, quit going by C Murder. Your name is Corey Miller. Nobody's going to let you out with your name called C Murder.
He may say C Miller. I don't think he's going to go by Corey.
His name is Corey Miller.
So we'll see.
All right. So that's the thing with Kim Kardashian. So we'll keep y'all up on that case because she bringing it up again. Do I have him as one of the tags? I don't think so, right?
You said Beyonce. Did you say Beyonce? No, we said Tom Brady.
I did. Oh man, I do.
I think so.
Tom Brady, I'll mention him because you know I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady becomes a minority owner at the Birmingham City. NFL legend Tom Brady has become a minority owner of Birmingham City, a club in English soccer, second-tier championship. The 7-time Super Bowl champion, #1 quarterback in the world, for all y'all haters. What other quarterback has done what Tom Brady has done?
Well, back in my day.
No, nobody else did what Tom Brady has done. They haven't won as many rings. They didn't go from one team and win and go to another team and win. Nobody. Not even back in your days.
Have you researched?
Yes, Tom Brady broke records.
Okay.
So the 7-time Super Bowl champion quarterback has entered into a partnership with Birmingham's owners, Nighthead Capital Management LLC, and he will become a chairman of the advisory board at the club. There, Brady would, according to statement from Birmingham, apply his extensive leadership experience and expertise across several components of the club, including working alongside the sports science department to advise on health, nutrition, wellness, and recovery systems. He has a very weird diet.
Right, they talked about that on The View.
I think he don't eat strawberries or something, different stuff.
Just weird things.
So I guess he gonna talk to them and try to get them to be like that.
Ooh, good luck.
You want to know who other celebrity soccer owners are? LeBron.
Okay, got his foot in there.
Mahomes.
Okay.
Elton John.
Soccer teams. They own soccer teams.
La Liga. I don't know who that is. I don't know who these other people are. But I know those are the people that own soccer teams.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know LeBron owned a soccer team.
Excuse me. It would make sense because how popular soccer is.
Brady says he has a lot to learn from English football, but is looking forward to bringing his expertise to the club.
No, he didn't say English football.
And I heard he has a new girlfriend.
Does she look like his ex?
She's a model.
That same look.
That model. Yeah, she's a model.
Because some people are.
But she's blonde, I think.
Oh, okay.
She's a model.
Okay.
Report identifies. No, I'll go past these. What time is
donkey?
What time? Okay, I'll go to your donkey. Every day.
What's Emerald saying Michael B. Jordan too?
Oh, let me see.
On a soccer team?
That's crazy. Sounds like a Jordan Peele parody. Facts. She said Michael B. Jordan too. Oh, he owns a soccer team?
That's what we were talking about.
Emerald? I didn't know that. Or you just throwing his name in.
Part owner of something.
Or she just throwing his name in. Because every time we could be talking about anything, Emerald gonna say Michael B. Jordan.
But we're not talking about
This guy went to the moon the other day. Did Michael B. Jordan went there too?
There, yeah.
We could be talking about anything. Emerald gonna squeeze Michael B. Jordan's name in there. And just for the record, Emerald, that suit, I saw some picture of him with a suit on and it had a big giant flower on it. That was ugly.
What is he doing wearing a flower? He worse than LeBron. That's not worse than LeBron.
Lenore.
With that pink suit or whatever he had on.
I swear on everything that is holy. The flower was the size of this book.
Kim, come on.
And it was right here.
Kim.
I'm not joking.
Please.
Emerald. If
homeboy
now you see every picture
flower that big
of Michael B. Jordan. Am I lying? There is him with the suit.
You sure it wasn't what's his name, Jonathan? Because he
had
on a suit with the something.
Michael B. Jordan.
Kim, please find that photo. Please.
Had on a suit.
Please.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta see this. This is so important.
Emerald said he made that flower look good. She know I'm telling the truth.
If that flower is as big as his head, come on now.
Michael B. Jordan.
Probably not as bad as LeBron in that skirt.
No, LeBron looks stupid in that skirt. Let me see if they got this. See, he wears weird. Look at his dad.
What the heck is that? Like a straight jacket on a.
Oh, where's that suit? Oh, this is it.
It's black.
It's black, but it's still a big flower. Hold on. It's bigger than my book.
Is that a? Oh,
thank you. That's bigger than this book, isn't it?
No, Emerald. No. No.
Isn't that flower bigger than this book?
Yeah.
I wasn't exaggerating, wasn't I?
I don't know what he was thinking with that suit. No. No.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Emerald, you want to go out? Hey, Emerald, you want to go out Friday night? Hey, Emerald, you want to go out Friday night?
He was not
with my big giant flower.
I bet you one thing, he was not at no ESPY Awards, not with that suit on. Where was he at?
Let's see. Where did he go with this suit on?
Lord have mercy.
Isn't that the ugliest suit?
Oh my God.
Jordan made a statement in a flower-adorned Valentino suit at Vanity Fair Oscar party.
That's where he can go with that. He can't go to the ESPY Awards with that on.
What is that?
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay.
What is Emerald saying?
It don't matter what you're saying, Emerald. It don't
She's
matter.
blowing up the spot. Let me see. She said Michael B. Jordan. Yes, laugh out loud. He does. He made that flower suit look good. Kim, stop hating.
He making us wonder about him. Glory.
Tom Brady is a legendary NFL quarterback who has won 7 Super Bowls and is the NFL's all-time leader in passing yards and touchdown passes.
Thank you for the specs.
He has led the New England Patriots to 17 division titles. He is the best. Absolutely.
Simply the best.
Emerald laughing. She knows she can't have to laugh with that flower. Emerald says the best part is when he takes it off.
Yeah, he need to take that one off for real.
If he took that suit off and y'all was in a hotel and the maid came the next day, she would ask you, madam, do you want me to hang your suit up?
I'll put it this way. If he was in the company of Billy Porter, and Billy Porter says that's a sharp suit,
no, Billy Porter
take it off.
Billy Porter would even say that flower's too big.
Oh, you think? Because he's about flamboyant. Right. Yeah.
Emerald says, and I would say hell yes. Kalina says, you two are so healthy for the soul. Oh, thanks. She gonna bring up Michael B. Jordan.
Rose,
thank you.
Bigger than his head.
And you thought I was being
I had to see it. I said, let's stop this and let's show me a picture of that man. Yeah. Okay.
All right. You always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is.
Got to.
Well, today he talked about this mayor who comes under fire for hiring strippers for a Father's Day celebration. The mayor of some town in Mexico has come under harsh criticism for hiring strippers to entertain his male constituents during this year's Father's Day celebration. It's been over a month since this year's Father's Day, and while most of us have already forgotten all about it, the men of this Mexican town will probably remember this year's festivals for a very long time.
Sure.
It's all because of a surprise from Mayor Manuel Valuables. You know I can't read, y'all.
Okay.
Who decided that it would be a good idea to offer the men of his town something memorable, a lewd strip club. This event was everybody, and it was open to the community, and kids was there.
Oh.
He decided he wanted to hire strippers to perform for the men.
Oh, with kids there too.
Brought them up on stage, laid them down. The women sat on their faces and everything. Uproar. The town was uproar.
I'm sure. He couldn't have gotten away with that in America.
According to some Mexican news sources, some of the local women disregarded the mayor's warning not to attend the festivals, even to bring their children. So I guess he gave a warning. It turned out to be a bad idea, and most of them left the auditorium as soon as the strip show started. And they probably was trying to tell Miguel, come on,
pulling his shirt.
Come on, Miguel. And he's like, no. Come on, Miguel.
Miguel. You always say a lot of times they, as family, they stay together.
There wasn't no staying together. The women left and the men stayed. Lord, now y'all always see Latino people always together. The grandmother, the grandfather, the mother, the father, the kids, the cousins. Everybody go to the store.
Not that part.
Y'all, we getting ready to go to the store.
They stay by themselves.
This one, we getting ready to leave. Oh no.
I'm staying. No, senorita. No, mamacita.
Guess who he gave the donkey of the day to?
Who? The strippers?
No.
The women?
The women.
Oh.
And the people that complain.
I know why.
Why?
If the mayor had already given heads up
and told them not to
that this is a private kind of party only for the men, and the women still, I'm gonna go and take my kids.
They go to everything together.
Well, no, the mayor put the word out.
But he know that. He in Mexico. He know
a gentleman's night.
He knows that.
It's not ladies' night. It's a gentleman's night.
He knew that.
So I get it. I get why Charlamagne is saying that the women are the donkeys. Sorry. You brought those kids in there watching a lady strip over their dad.
So that was the donkey of the day, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
It's not clean, but hey, he did warn them.
We will see y'all Monday. What did Kalina say? That's what you get when there is an absence of God.
Yes.
And then go bring them on stage and have the women sit on their face.
If the moms would just be waiting at home for them. Come on home, Papa. Oh, Papa, come on home. Mm-hmm. All
right, y'all. Don't forget our book.
100. Not stayed at that strip place.
100 family-friendly jokes. The link is in the description. The book is on Amazon. We're working on volume 2. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it'll be out in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're getting there.
I hope so.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. Kalina says, God bless you both and Mama, and have a great weekend. Thank y'all. Have a great weekend, y'all. This is Friday.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, y'all. Good night.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Don't get caught up in any
social media
thing. All right. See y'all later.
All right.
All right. See you later, TikTok.